Hey folks, and welcome back. Our Joe 14 on another adventure, this time to Death Valley National Park, California. The route we took was taking the 160 into Pahrump and then into Death Valley from the east. About a 2-hour drive from Vegas. Not a bad drive. It was a beautiful day, 66 degrees outside, and our first stop took us to the first Furnace Creek Visitor Center. After leaving the Visitor Center, we head south to Badwater Basin. Along the road, you will pass the entrance to the Natural Bridge Canyon, a 1.5 mile hike that takes you out and into the Natural Bridge Canyon. Next thing that you'll see is the Devil's Golf Course, which we'll show in another video later on. And then a very beautiful drive that goes through the Artist's Palette along Artist Drive. It's a 5-mile one-way route that'll take you all the way through some very beautiful scenery, which we'll show a little bit later on as well. After a beautiful 16-mile drive down Badwater Basin Road, we get to the actual Badwater Basin itself. Located 282 feet below sea level, you can check out that picture right there, and this is going to put it into perspective. The exclamation point marks the spot where that sign is. The salt flats of the Badwater Basin is the next really neat feature of it. It's a mile out and mile back trip that you can walk on in Badwater Basin. Again, I recommend that you take this trip sometime in early fall or late winter or spring, because when the summertime comes, the temperature is getting above 115 degrees right here on these salt flats. Can be very, very difficult. And as far as you can see, you're walking on salt. All of this is salt. In this video clip, you get a sample of seeing what the old salt is and the new salt. It looks like snow, but I wouldn't eat it. After leaving the Badwater Basin, we're going to head back north towards Furnace Creek, but we're going to make a couple of stops along the way, and the first one we're going to come up to is the Natural Bridge. And heading out of Badwater Basin, we're going to go north again towards Furnace Creek. Along the way this time, we're going to make a couple of stops. First stop along the way, the Natural Bridge. In one of our first adventures off-road in Death Valley, this is graded, but it's still a very long, dusty, dirty trail that you got to have an all-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive vehicle with a high clearance.
Going up there, I feel like I'm back in Machu Picchu.
After leaving the Natural Bridge, we're going to continue on our road north to Furnace Creek, but along the way we're going to make our second stop. This time we're going to end up stopping at the Devil's Golf Course. Named after a line in the 1934 National Park Service guidebook that stated that only the devil could play golf on its surface. Due to the rough texture from the large halite salt crystal formations, this is what's formed the Devil's Golf Course. And another short jaunt just down the road heading north back to Furnace Creek. We're going to go through the Artist's Palette. The views are breathtaking. The volcanoes that erupted years ago deposited metal and minerals including iron, titanium, and aluminum, along with a few others, to form these beautiful palettes. Through the years and conglomeration of weathered and chemically altered by heat and water and oxidation, they They expose the earthly rainbows of hematite pinks, reds, yellows, chlorite greens, manganese, and purples. And after leaving and taking a look at the artist's palette, you want to continue on down this one-way road that twists and turns through some more beautiful scenery. Careful about this road not to take anything over 25 feet long because it gets very narrow at some points. And that'll do it for the first part of our Death Valley journey. Thank you for watching Joe 14, and be sure to like and subscribe and be on the lookout for our next video of where our next adventures are going to take us. Bye-bye.